Hello again, I'm James Taylor, the author of Jazz and Improvised Piano, and I'd like to show you now a little extension that I've done to Lesson 5. If you look at the video for Lesson 5 first of all. Anyway, just to very quickly recap, we played an octave E here in the left hand, and then the left hand went up to play an E major triad, and then played this chord, which is an E, an F, and an A, and a B. And over this, we can use the pedal here. We've got the octave E there. Then we've got, now over this chord here, we can play anything white. And then the lesson can play an E major triad. Notice that over this chord here, we can play absolutely anything white. And that's because we're using white notes in the left hand. And because of this, the right hand can use exclusively white notes too. And everything works fine. When we use the E chord, we have to introduce the odd G sharp. We've got a nice little sort of riff that we can use there. So far we got this sort of an effect. Now then, I'm going to show you here a riff. First of all, I'm going to show you a version that is only really suitable for people with quite big hands, but I will show you a version that's actually a bit easier for people with smaller hands, because this is a problem that I very often come across here. First of all, the big hand version. If we've got an A minor chord, this is an arpeggio here, we can take the outside notes and the inside notes here, and we can do this sort of pattern. So I'm separating the outside notes and the inside notes, and they're going out, in, out, in, out, in, out, out, in. So out, in, out, in, out, in, out, out. I can move this chord down to a G, then down to an F, then down to an E. So good. And we can go. So these are octaves. 2 E's, then just going up in semitones. So 2 E's, then semitones. I do apologise that my left hand isn't holding the camera perfectly steady here. Okay, and oddly enough, the left hand can actually do this with just as much ease, if not more. And so on. So I'm doing exactly the same notes that the right hand was playing, only an octave lower. I can also decorate. Decorate quite easily like that. So all I'm doing there is making sure that I'm arriving at the next chord at the right time. I can do octaves of just about. I can put just about anything in. But anyway, the basic riff here is. That sort of thing. So anyway, this big-handed version sounds like this. Now the version for smaller hands is this. We just use the A minor triad and we just repeat the bottom note. So it's bottom top, bottom top, bottom top, ba ba da ba ba ba, then down. So that's just taking the triads here and the bottom note. And again, the left hand can do the same sort of thing. It's a bit hard because of course this bottom note is played with the fifth finger, which is quite a weak finger, but it's still quite playable. Okay, so I'll now give you a sort of an extended version of what you can do with this.